Today on RetroBB, in 1984, just 1 year after Manic Miner, programmer Matthew Smith and software projects released Jet Set Willy on the ZX Spectrum. This time, Miner Willy had struck it rich, brought a spiraling mansion and thrown a wild party. Your job wasn't to mine caverns anymore, it was to clean up the chaotic house before you could finally get some sleep. Unlike Manic Miner's linear levels, Jet Set Willy offered 60 interconnected rooms. You could explore freely, making it feel like one of the first open-world platformers on the Spectrum. It was ambitious, funny, and had incredible memorability. But Jet Set Willy wasn't just remembered for its humour, it was also infamous for its frustrations. First came the dreaded colour code protection. On loading the game, players had to check a printed chart of coloured boxes and type in the correct code. Get it wrong, and the Spectrum didn't just deny entry, it actually rebooted the entire machine, forcing you to reload the tape from scratch. Kids quickly found ways around it with cheats and pokes, but it was one of the most hated copy protections of the 8-bit era. And then there was the attic bug. One room, the attic, contained a code error that was corrupted memory and made large parts of the mansion unplayable. It effectively meant the game couldn't be completed in its original form. Magazines soon published pokes and machine code fixes that players could type in by hand, and software projects eventually released corrected versions, but for many, that attic bug became Spectrum legend. The game also fueled the rise of poke culture. Magazines like Crash and Your Sinclair regularly printed memory hacks for infinite lives, invulnerability, or ways to skip the colour code screen entirely. Half the fun of Jet Set Willy was breaking it, as much as playing it. Despite its flaws, the game was a massive success. Crash magazine praised its scope and gave it high marks, calling it imaginative and addictive. Most reviews scored it in the high 80s and 90s, with ZX Computer famously saying it was brilliant but broken. And fans forgive the bugs, because no other Spectrum platformer felt as free or as funny as Jet Set Willy. The game went on to inspire countless hacks, remakes and fan sequels, from invisible guardians to rooms filled with surreal jokes, flying pigs, toilets and killing rabbits. It captured that unique 1980s British humour that still charms players today. And of course, Matthew Smith's mysterious disappearance from the games industry only added to its mystique. He was a teenage prodigy who delivered 2 Spectrum classics, then vanished, leaving his fans to debate, decades later, what might have been. So that's Jet Set Willy, the mansion you could explore, the attic you couldn't survive, and the copy protection that made kids rage. Flawed, funny, and unforgettable. A Spectrum classic, through and through. But what about you? Did you fight your way through the mansion, draw your own coloured code sheet, or spend hours typing in magazine pokes? Maybe you never made it past the attic, or maybe you're the one of the lucky ones that actually finished it. Drop your memories of Jet Set Willy in the comments. I'd love to hear your stories. And if you enjoyed this look back at one of the Spectrum's most famous titles, hit subscribe for more retro stories and showcases here on RetroBB.